Hello, Sequin. How's the little lady doing? I was going to bring her some treats, but I can't seem to find them. But I have a new kicker. Oh, here they are. Glad Mama didn't find them when she was searching the shelves. She found the catnip though. Come here. Meow. I found him, Chris.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
I found him.
Okay.
Come here. I heard you missed your brothers and mama. See if I can capitalize on that by getting attention with bribery. I'm totally okay with bribing a kitty. She's having a nibble. She's been sleeping pretty much. Well, she fussed for a bit, probably about a half hour, and then she went up there and then out. And she's been sleeping since. She had a hard play session, so I decided to let her sleep. I can see she's got broken macro Tabby, but she also has markings similar to Mama's, where it like forms shapes. She's not going to be an only cat. Try that on for size. I'll be picking them up. Currently scheduled to pick them up at 4 o'clock. There may be some talking with my kitten dealer before then. There might be traffic issues. So roughly 5:30-ish. Is that yummy? with her FIP diagnosis, being spayed can cause her body to basically stress and activate the virus to the point where it could kill her. Like when she was having surgery to take a look at, because she was suspected to have a hole in her diaphragm, so they started to operate to take a look at it, see how involved it would be and if they could fix it. They found that her diaphragm was intact, but they decided not to spay her during that same procedure because her blood pressure was low and it had dropped low. Don't forget this one. These are freeze-dried chicken treats. She seems like, okay, I'll eat them. It's like, I'm not crazy about them, but I'll eat them. Big stretch. Big stretch. Bless you. Oop, he burped. I really like how the current vet stays. They're very clean incisions, and she also feeds them a little bit when they're coming after they come out of the anesthesia, so that when they get here, they're not both high on pain meds and starving, which leads to very frantic kittens rushing around. And all that, they're a lot more calmer. And their blood values are get back to normal. Come get your granny. No competition. It's the same with her spay, not being able to be spayed. It's the same thing with vaccinations. Being vaccinated could trigger the FIP virus, so she can't be vaccinated, which is why in her new home the cats are made sure that they're going to be kept up to date with all their vaccinations, because she has to rely on what's called herd immunity. Since she can't be vaccinated, she requires that everybody around her be vaccinated. It forms a buffer, protective wall around her. Viruses can't get to them, and therefore they can't get to her. The other kitties are not FIV positive. But since FIV is transmitted through deep bite wounds, we don't believe that, they're at very low risk. Pretty much she would have to bite them really hard, really hard, for them to potentially catch FIV. Her breathing is slow, really close to normal. It could be her normal. And I see her pretty much all of her chest expanding when she breathes. And that's good. Bless you. Did you get any freeze-dried chicken treats up your nose? It's okay for a kitten to sneeze occasionally. Just like people, sometimes they sneeze. Cats sniff everything, so they're very prone to getting dust up the nose. Thing to watch for is discharge. If it's clear, a light clear discharge, that's something you just keep an eye on because it's not really an issue. It's when it becomes a colored discharge that it becomes an issue, and you should see your vet. The mice are not gratty. Don't worry, girl. Your mama and brothers will be here soon. This may be pretty much the only time she's really alone, because she will have new siblings. Cougar has a sinus thing going on right now, so even if they didn't have FIV, he wouldn't be able to visit. She's like her mama. Gotta have windows. Let's see, who can make it spin faster? Okay, I go first. Ah, I broke it. Nope. Your turn. I found the banana. I took the banana out. That was a new banana. It is most definitely not new anymore. Beyond a doubt. At least I'm pretty sure that was a new banana. She's making herself look pretty for when her mama comes back. The toys are safe with normal cleaning procedures. The adoption event is currently tentatively scheduled for the 17th. And it's going to happen at the shelter itself. It will not be an adoption event because there's not enough kitties ready for adoption. You want to see it go really fast? Interesting. Oh, nope, that's just a new whisker growing out. I thought her whiskers were changing from white to black to white real quick. Tabby whiskers tend to not be a solid color. Well, they're solid color, but they change. They go from black to white and back again. Right now, her white whiskers are turning black. Question was asked, would it be safe for them to have it in a public place with their immune system like it is? I think so, because they wouldn't have even thought about having an adoption event if it wasn't safe. Does that work for tabby cows? I guess if their face is tabby. Your tail's in the way. There's no official adoption event. It's just going to be, I'll be taking them up to the shelter. And their adopters will meet me there. They'll probably go into one of the viewing rooms so that they can interact while filling out paperwork. Don't eat that. Oh. She found some carpet fluff. Where'd it go? Out of state call, unknown number. And if her health continues to improve, she may be assessed to be able to handle being spayed. That's up to a vet to determine, though. And kitties need a drink. Cats shed their whiskers just like any other hair, and they grow back. I started keeping a whisker jar, which is just a small empty bottle of baby food, human baby food. And it got to the point where it's like, if I were to take if I count every whisker from every cat, it was like I had like twice as many in the jar. Carpet fluff. I just fixed that. Hold up. Wait. There. There's something on the top of your head. One of the things I was watching for when she was having the breathing issues was her play level and how she played with this. Because when she got here, she would go completely crazy playing with this. But she never played with it quite as hard. Don't eat that. As hard again. Turns out that was most likely just because when they got here, they never had toys before. So yes, they got really excited and playing. Now they're kind of used to it. The Panthers are getting snipped right now, as is Mama. Today's snip day. Sequins cannot be snipped due to having FIP. I got you ready. I gave her some freeze-dried chicken treats and kind of like as a consolation prize, but she wasn't too impressed. But now she gets to play with all the toys with no competition. And when I head out, I'm going to gather up all the foam soccer balls. And we're going to have some fun. I might even release the red demon. You're upside down. She fell down without Granny. I expect the boys to become even more squishy and sweet now that they're neutered. Even with kittens 8 weeks old, I can see a strong difference after they're fixed. It goes to show you that even at that young age, hormones can play a factor. Oh, I think she stuck to the landing though. I'm gonna have to hide chat and watch that. It's going, whee! Slid off like trying to step on ice. It might have been she tried looking up right when I tossed a toy right when she jumped, and she was tracking it as she was flying. Okay, she's getting properly wound up now, so I'm going to go ahead and close chat, scoop the litter boxes to get ready for the boys, and then we'll start with a laser petter. Boys and mama. So they're probably going to want to pee when they get back. And girl, you have your choice of 2 pristine litter boxes. boxes were not used much. I can't recall if I scooped them before when I woke up. I think I did. Around 6 a.m. Looking for carpet fluff. All right, madam, you know what this is? Recognize this sound? Look through the tunnel. Come on. It's not just about the chasing. A little dizzy. It's important that you use a pet-safe laser pen. For example, do not use something from an office store because the light will be too strong and can hurt their eyes. If you get a laser pen from a pet store, it'll be okay if you accidentally shine it in their eyes. It's not likely to hurt them for such a quick duration. You got it. It's under your paw. At least she spits out the carpet fluff. Okay, you ready to go? She chirps when she chases them. I'll do it again. You like it when I throw them hard, don't you? So then you can really chase. One more set, then I gotta go eat something. Keep going. It's in there with you. Where's Grady? I was going to throw Grady last, but I don't see Grady. Oh, no, that's not it. Alrighty, she'll find Grady. Enjoy the sequins. Have a nice day.